How do I feel? You know, honestly, I gotta say, I don't know. I really don't. I mean, I'm looking forward to. I don't want to say retirement because I don't want to call it retirement because it's not gonna be. I'm still gonna be doing stuff, but man, I'm gonna miss it. There's no doubt about it. When you've done this literally my whole life, and that just end it, I think it's gonna be surreal. I don't know if damn, Tom, you know, you're asking me this. I don't know how to put in words. I'm not upset. I'm happy that I'm getting to do things more on my schedule. You know, my whole life has been regulated by the ARCA schedule. You know, every day, every week, you got to be somewhere at a certain time on a certain day, and you know, now I don't have to. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm not as emotional as I thought I would be. Probably when we go to do our end of era party, maybe then I'll start crying. You know, I got to really be thankful for all the people that have been involved in Venturini Motorsports. Oh my God, there are so many. You know, how many you spent your life here, Tom? You know, it's not something that we've just done once or twice. Hell, you've been in it 15, 20 years.
Yes.
Okay, so you know, how's it going to be to you? You know, I'm sure you're very emotional too. Anyone that has the name Venturini, I think, has to be emotional. I'm glad I got my sunglasses on. You may see a tear running out and down, which there is one right now, but I love that we were able to do it as a family. You know, my whole life I've had my kids, now my grandkids. I mean, you know, I got one of my grandsons here today for the final race. About 3 weeks ago was the first time all three of my grandsons were working in the shop with me, and I looked at my wife and said, "Oh my God, this is like." Okay, now I'm crying. That meant so much to me to have that legacy of the family just continue, and I'm hoping Billy does a good job with Nitro, and I'm glad Nitro's the people that we merged with and sold it to is because they're true family racers. And I didn't want to see it go away. And I think Billy felt the same way because we had an offer from someone else, I think, that would have probably liquidated the program, where I feel Nitro is going to continue the program, if not expand it. And I hope they do. And I'll be around to see it. I'm still going to go to some of the races. Thankful for ARCA giving me and my wife our lifetime gold cards that we don't ever have to pay to go to an ARCA race again. So I'm already planning on going to Daytona. And I guess today's the day. I mean, this is officially the last day you'll see something like this on a race car.
Bill, you made your dad proud. Talk about how proud you are of your son.
Oh
Billy.
my God. You know, he doesn't get the recognition I think he deserves. And that's partially because he's that type of a person. He doesn't. If you knew my dad, his grandpa, he was always on the front page. He always had to do something. Like he told me when I first started racing, whatever you do, good or bad, do it so you get noticed. Okay, so that was I always kept that in the back of my mind, and we've kind of been that way. You know, I don't mind. I enjoy doing stuff like this. Cathy is very behind the scenes person. Billy is very much behind the scenes person. Doesn't like the notoriety. So, but for what he's done for me and my wife and our families, oh my God, you know, I can't be more proud to give me two great grandsons who I'm very proud of. My daughter, her career, her son. Billy has done so much. Billy's done more for this industry in ARCA than I ever did. I laid the foundation. Okay, I started the ARCA series, and I got our name out there, and it got to the point where, like I said, okay, I built the foundation, maybe 1 or 2 walls. Well, then he came along and he built the freaking high rise, with the casino in it and the whole bit. He took it to another level. I wasn't, at that time when he took over the company, I was done with it. I didn't want to expand the company, and I told him I'll support him emotionally, physically, not financially, but I'll support him whichever way I can, and said, here you go. If you want to grow the company, here it is. But I did tell him, remember, you create a monster, you got to feed it every day. And he's had the buffet out for the monster every year, so I can't complain. I'm so proud of what he's done. He's made my retirement life what it should be. I don't know how people plan for retirement. I really don't, because I never did. We did this, I had my gas stations, but I had them so I could race. He's made it so that this could be a very successful business. And I have to say, I don't have seen anyone, nobody in ARCA at all, and very few Cup guys have been successful in business-wise where the racing is a business, and he's done that. I'm very proud of him. Let's put it that way.
Okay, today is really a bittersweet day. I guess it hasn't hit until today. I've had this number for many years, 52 years of racing. And it meant a lot because it was Grandpa's number, my father-in-law's number, and I just felt like we were always carrying the tradition on. I've been looking through all the old photos with this, and it's bringing back so many memories. It is kind of tough. I thought I would be fine, but when I talk about it, I feel the emotion. I hope they do the number proud, because I've been proud of it for 52 years. And I just really hope Nitro has a lot of success and carries on all of our traditions and all of our efforts that we have had. I've done this out of passion. I never looked at the money for it. I just always wanted to do it, and I wanted to be proud of what we accomplished. And looking back at everything, I am really proud of what we've accomplished. It's amazing to see all the well wishes we get. And it just makes me feel so good to know we had an impact on this industry. My Ultra Blue crew, when we won Bill his first championship, those 3 years we had the Ultra Blue crew were probably my toughest years in racing, but the most fulfilling. I wanted to do something in racing and bring women into the sport, and I think I accomplished that. When we won the championship in '87, that championship means more to me than the other 3 because I was so much a part of it. I wasn't just a car owner. I worked at it, made sure Bill got out so we could score the points and accomplish what I really wanted to set out to do. And I'm so proud of the industry finally accepting women into it and in every role imaginable. So I'm really proud of that effort. People people can't imagine how tough it was back in 1984 when we started with the Ultra Blue crew, how we weren't accepted. We were looked at, we were teased, we were ridiculed. And I remember telling the girls, don't reply to anything, we'll show them on pit road, and we did. And I'm so proud of everything we all did and the friendships that developed out of it. So today's going to be just bittersweet to see that 25 for the last time. I'm just happy to be a part of it, and such a fulfilling life we've had in racing. So it's really important to cherish this day for the last time. I'm really proud of it.
For the short time being.
All right, just to restate, so I'm gonna see the final race as Venturini Motorsports. What are your final thoughts? You know, wrapping up here in Vegas and seeing a new chapter. What chapter ended and a new chapter began?
Well, it's over. I'm all right. I'm okay with it, honestly. I'm not as emotional as I would have thought I would be. We had a good time. We had a good life. We had a good able to do what we love to do with my family. And that was the whole thing of it. So I can't complain. I just love it. I'm okay. How about you, Bob?
I feel good about everything we've done. Bill and I started as a small family team. Billy created a monster with this development program. Has done a wonderful job with it. And I know he's going to continue helping Nitro. And they're going to grow and be successful too.
This was my full circle moment. This was built to come to an end. I wanted to do something different with our business and racing that no other team had done, and the end of it was part of the plan. So proud that it all went as planned.
Sweet.
There you go.
Okay, so much. You want to keep that on for an emotional thing or nothing? One more for me?
Sure, what do you need?
Thank y'all so much. Thank
I-
y'all so much.
I wanted to save the best for last. Maybe should have done it early in the day, but I just wanted to get you one-on-one right here and talk about the huge accomplishment. Everything that you dreamed about came true. Everything that you did was out of blood, sweat, and tears. I just want you to sum it up, Billy. That's what I want.
So here's what I'm going to take was how so many people bought in to what I was believing. So that's pretty touching, and it goes to crew members, goes to you, goes to the rest of the family. Like that part, I'm not sure why everyone followed, but pretty damn proud they did. That was, I guess that's a wrap.
It's been a ride, my friend. Love you.
Love you.